Thank you, Mr. President. I rise today to speak on the devastating bushfires raging in New South Wales, in the Blue Mountains and the Southern Highlands. Firstly, on behalf of the Greens, I express deep concern and sympathy for all the people and communities who have lost their homes and properties in the bushfires and are going through much hardship at the moment. My daughter is sitting her HSC exam currently, so my thoughts and best wishes are also with all her peers who have also had to leave their homes at such a stressful time in their young lives. I also deeply thank and appreciate the work of emergency services personnel and our brave fireys and selfless volunteers who have been working days and nights and put their lives on the line to protect our communities from the horrific effects of bushfires. There are also countless residents opening their homes to those affected by the fires, and I pay tribute to all the work that they are doing and thank them for their generosity. There are many animal protection and conservation groups who continue to carry out their work in these extraordinary circumstances, providing food, water and protection to native wildlife seeking shelter from the fires. Many are saying that these are the most destructive bushfires to hit New South Wales in a generation. There are very real concerns at the scale and intensity of this bushfire disaster so early on in the season. Former Rural Fire Services Commissioner Phil Koperberg has previously said, and I quote, "We have always had fires, but not of this nature, and not at this time of year, and not accompanied by record-breaking heat we've had." Earlier today, senior UN climate official Christiana Figueres said that footage from the fires should prompt international concern on climate, and that the fires in New South Wales are, and I quote, "just introductions to the doom and gloom that we could be facing if we don't take vigorous action now." Christiana Figueres is not saying, and nor am I imputing, that this particular fire was caused by anthropogenic climate change. What is absolutely true, however, that is without strong action to reduce global greenhouse gas emissions, we will see more of these fires, and they will be severe. It is our responsibility to take strong action on climate change, to try our best to avoid the worst impacts of such disasters in the future. I am also concerned that there have been accusations that the Greens and environmentalists oppose burning methods in managing bushfires. These echo similar attacks against us in the bushfire seasons of years past. These accusations are entirely false. For this reason, I feel the urgent need to raise them in this chamber tonight and set the record straight. The Greens believe in bushfire risk management through a coordinated approach, including, and I quote from the Greens New South Wales policy, strategically planned hazard reduction, including controlled burning, where and when climatic conditions allow it to be done safely, and where it is consistent with maintaining the ecosystem. We are committed to an effective and scientifically based approach to hazard reduction, which takes into account the needs of both the human and natural environments. The Greens policy is underpinned by the primacy of protection of human life and the preservation of natural and built assets. The many scientists, farmers and environmental engineers in the Greens, of which I am proud to be one, have long known that hazard reduction and controlled burning techniques are not just effective, but often necessary in mitigating the effects of these truly horrendous natural disasters. Our policy is therefore an acceptance of the realities of bushfire season and the best methods to reduce damage and harm. Finally, let's join with everybody in New South Wales in hoping for generosity and strength to help families and communities recover from the fires.